Hello guys, S2W here, back again with your next casual consumer's perspective review. If you're here for an in-depth and chill review of sneakers, then you're at the right place. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that bright red subscribe button right underneath this video, because I can guarantee you won't disappoint. For today's video, Nike in collaboration with Sacai has just wrapped up their second wave of releases by dropping this silhouette. Initially released in a blue and also a yellow colorway back in May 2019, 4 months later now, 2 more chromatic colorways were offered. Today, we have the Nike Blazer Mid Black Grey by Sacai here for a review. As part of a collection of 2 different models of shoes, this Nike and Sacai capsule is created under one concept, a double stacking theme design. The first silhouette was the LD Waffle, which is a mixture of the Nike Waffle Daybreak and the Nike LDV silhouette. This model was so popular that resale is crazily high, but luckily I was able to purchase a pair and do a review of the monochromatic white colorway as part of their second release. A month after that dropped, which is now as of this video's recording, the Blazer Mids in 2 new colorways officially dropped as well. I was able to grab this online from Sacai with the mad refresh, and now it's finally delivered all the way from Japan. So let's take a closer look at these sneakers. Now, following the same theme as the initial wave of release, the double stack concept stays consistent on this pair, with really the only difference the colorway. Almost everything comes in doubles, but first thing first, the upper is made out of leather construction. Smooth by touch, the leather surrounding the collar is the plushest out of the whole shoe, whereas the rest has the ordinary flat and firm surface texture. The gray leather over the toe box is very soft too, which I believe is made to crease easily right out of the box while it's on feet. This silhouette is a special fusion of the Nike Dunk and Blazer design, so you will definitely see familiar cues of other Nike sneakers on this collab. We'll start to see the main design concept kicking in. The double leather swooshes on top of another in black and gray seam both the lateral and medial side, rather than your traditional single swoosh. If you press in on the black swoosh, you can easily see the outline of the gray swoosh underneath. From bird's eye view, we can see the lacing system comes in doubles as well, laced up with flat laces in white and also gray. Unlike the first release that came with 2 extra sets of laces, this one only came with 1 extra set in charcoal black that you can swap out with, but that's going to take a lot of work if you choose to do so, and I can only imagine the OCD kicking in for those who need the laces to be neatly tied. Regardless, these laces are thread through the 2 pieces of leather overlays in black and also gray. Under these laces is of course the tongue, which also comes in double for their iconic look. In my OG Varsity Red color review, I thought it was a one-piece tongue that splits into 2, but it's literally 2 tongues that are stitched together at the middle point so the tongues won't shift around easily. Nonetheless, both are foam padded with a mesh coating that matches the upper color. Also, the Nike patch is seen at the outer tongue, whereas the inner tongue has the Nike Sacai patch instead. If we flip over the patches, it'll read Nike Sacai as well. Inside the sneakers, the internal wall lining has a simple textile finish. The ankle collar is padded well like every Blazer Mids out there, while the insoles of this shoe is continued to be glued down to the footbed it seems. But as we can see, a large co-branded print is at the heel just like the original release. As for the back of the shoes, we will see the Nike Sacai branding right at the collar, with a simple heel pull in black leather. We will also see the midsole extending so high up here at the back due to the double stacking aesthetic. Both midsoles have a rough texturized surface, with some parts of the midsole painted with a slightly cream colored finish. But both midsoles are tough, much like a capsule, so durability is pretty decent. Lastly, flipping the sneakers over, we'll see a simple herringbone traction outsole that's gum colored for a signature finish. Anyways, here are some Nike Blazer Mid by Sacai in black gray fit footage. Sizing wise, I went true to size last time and it worked out for me with my wide feet, so this time I went true to size. Again, lengthwise for me, there is a little tiny bit of space up front, but my wide feet compensated that in this narrow silhouette. If you have narrow feet, it may benefit you with going a half size smaller, but I prefer the extra bit of toe space for my wide feet. Comfort wise, these have the traditional solid soles. They feel just like any regular Blazers in my opinion, and they also have that higher ankle fit sitting around your ankles. Nowadays, I think a lot of people prefer low tops or quick slip-ons, so this sneaker is definitely more for those who's into fashion in my opinion. Keep in mind, this silhouette was once made for playing basketball in, so they do feel a lot more secured on feet. The only cushioning it provides for our feet is the foam insole, and that is what will take most of the impact for us in terms of soft comfort. But let's be honest, the aesthetic visuals of this shoe is more of the main selling point, so on feet, they do lean more on the stable and tighter side rather than a relaxed and bouncy one. In this release, they also dropped a white and gray colorway. I actually think this black colorway looks a lot better than the white, mostly because the colorway for the white is too pale, and the laces that came with it is so similar, one is cream colored and the other is white, with the third set of laces in gray, but overall, the shoe is just too plain, and the double stacking detailing just doesn't do it justice when you can't really see them. That's just my opinion though. The white colorway is still dope, but just not as nice as these black one. At retail, these were 185 Canadian dollars before tax. I took L's here in Canada, especially the newly launched Sneakers Canada online, so these came freshly from Japan, and in other words, a little more expensive for me because I have to pay taxes and duties. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments which silhouette and colorway did you like the most in this Sacai collaboration. As of now, only one more colorway is left that was leaked online way before the OG even released, so if it's indeed a real leak, I would assume the last colorway of the Blazer Mid will drop next year alongside the next wave of the Nike Sacai LD Waffles. That's it for today, S2W signing off.